talk about something that has been sitting quietly in my heart. Will I ever feel content? And I know I'm not alone because it's something almost everyone silently battles every day. You get that thing you prayed for, and after a while, it doesn't feel like it's enough. You reach a new milestone, but there's still that strange emptiness. Why is that? Let's unpack it together. No matter your background, age, or status, everybody battles with discontentment. At some point, even people who have it all quietly wonder, is this all there is? This constant longing for more causes anxiety, depression, burnout, and dissatisfaction, even when life is objectively good. This isn't just me problem or you problem, it's a worldwide problem. We live in a generation where people have so much but feel so little. We scroll through perfect pictures, watch success stories, and repeat and wonder, why am I still not satisfied? Even billionaire feels it too. It's not just parents, teenagers, pastors, CEOs. Everyone is quietly asking, is this all there is? And because of this, people are overworking, overspending, comparing, and they are spiraling emotionally. We've tied our happiness to things that move like cars, and our joy moves too. One powerful thing I've learned is that contentment is not the absence of desire, it is the presence of peace. Peace you cannot explain. You can still want more, still hope, still dream, but without that toxic pressure of I'm not enough until I get it. Let's understand that we are not first as human before any other material possession defines us. It draws people of peace and joy in the present. In a world that glorifies hustle, success, comparison, especially online, contentment feels like laziness or you are settling. That pressure is affecting how people live and value their lives. Contentment isn't about settling, it's about celebrating now while we are growing towards growth. The balance is often misunderstood. Desire is natural, but it is the direction that matters. Wanting more isn't bad. It becomes harmful when it's rooted in comparison and fear. And this is one thing I've come to understand, that gratitude isn't weakness, it is power. When we learn to sit on our current situation and season and find joy there, it is another level of maturity, not mediocrity. I've learned that I don't need to have it all to be at peace. What we need to know is who you are, why you are here, and what matters most. The thing in vogue is most people chase contentment as a destination. This is when we hear, when I get married, I'll be happier. When I blow, oh, I'll be well known, I'll be respected. When I travel, I'll have peace, I'll enjoy myself. But contentment is not a destination, no. It's a decision. A decision that we must make repeatedly. We should decide to be contented even when circumstances changes. This is how discontentment is affecting each and every one of us. We become chronically dissatisfied. We see people every day, new inventions, people who are achieving their goals, but they are still feeling empty. They compare themselves, especially on social media where everyone highlights real makes you feel like we are behind. Always chasing the next thing for fear that happiness lies in what's coming next, not in what is present. And it seems like the people who have it all have the lowest self-esteem because they tie their value to their accomplishments. People are not in whom they are. So I need to keep acquiring things to make a statement to people that this is what I am, not who I am. And this makes them feel like they are never enough because actually you will never get it enough. New inventions are coming out every day. The more you are getting money, somebody else is becoming richer than you. So you can't have it all. That means you become very depressed all the rest of your life. If you tie your happiness, your joy, if you find contentment in just the material things you possess, you're going to be sad for a long time, brother. What do we do differently? How do we become contented? And when we shift the question from what's next to what's now. Let's learn to celebrate where we are now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is not even guaranteed. So if you are not even enjoying the present, what's the essence of living? Detach yourself from accomplishment. If you didn't have all of those things, would people still want to identify with you? Is your person likable? Do you enjoy you outside of all that you have? Again, I've learned to be mindful of what I consume on social media. Most of the goals I've seen people set are external goals. Like, I want to buy cars, I want to build a house. I've never seen people sit down to set goals for peace of mind, growth, rest, relationships. People set goals for only money related issues. This is not me saying you should settle. This is when discontentment becomes useful, because one, it will help us have a deeper reflections of where we are coming from, where we are and where we are going to help us prioritize what is right and what is valuable, and not just chasing winds and clouds, to help us reduce stress and pressure. So discontentment in itself, like I said, is not bad entirely in itself, but if done with view of pursuing purpose, will help us appreciate things and find joy in living everyday life. However, it is a hard truth to face, because many of us will not want to admit that we feel uncomfortable admitting that we are not content. To some people, the idea of saying they are contented feels so unrealistic. It and feels like a harsh reality, because hey, poverty is staring at me. I need to be in my survival mood to be able to survive. But sometimes, like, our being alive is not because of anything we did. It's just grace keeping us. Finally, at the core of all human chasing is a simple question: will I ever feel enough? And until we start answering that question with identity, with purpose, with inner peace, nothing will truly satisfy us. I am grateful for where I am, and I am open to what's next. It is this balance that brings peace, not viral, but peace. Let's pause more and ask ourselves, what is really driving me now? We can be ambitious and still be content. We can grow and still rest. We can desire more and still be deeply grateful. So if this video touched something in your heart, leave a comment and let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more honest talk.